Most of you have a simple question. How can I become an Amazon relay carrier? How can I become their partner? Amazon relay partner. Do I need money? Do I need to have a truck? Do I need to have an equipment? Well, we can help you to figure it out. First, you can start by signing up and registering with Amazon. Their freight is simplified. They enable carriers to tap in their network very fast. But if you still have a question and you don't really know how to do it, how to get set up, or maybe you would like to learn the official way of making profit, you can come to me, your sassy dispatch girl. You can register for our class and hopefully we can help you to learn about Amazon Relay Partnership. Sign up today. Hi guys, it's me, Alex, your sassy dispatch girl. And I guess what? We're gonna be talking about Amazon. How many friends do you have who would love to work for Amazon? They think it's so easy, right? And they do not want to share how to do this, what do you need to have, and it's so simple. Information is out there. Today, it's going to be part 1. What is requirements to start working with Amazon? And I'm just gonna help you guys. It's not something I created. You have this information. So unfortunately, sometimes you don't really know what you're looking for. And let's be honest, when you ask your friend who's already home on Amazon, he's telling you, well, it's not that easy, no, it's impossible. Well, it's not true. If you're gonna put your mind into it, believe me, you can do it. And I'm gonna help you because I'm here to help. Doesn't matter if you just concentrated on working with Amazon because it's easier. It's no negotiation there. You don't have to talk. You don't have to be afraid of maybe accent like I have, or maybe English knowledge, which is also not a big plus because you guys start killing Amazon. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I want to make sure you know what you're doing. Doesn't matter if you work for Amazon, Relay Partner, or if you are dealing with dry goods or reefer goods or step decks, flatbeds. Please guys, let's make trucking great again. Do not kill the market just because you don't have knowledge. Educate yourself, educate your dispatchers, understand how logistics work, and if the load does not make a sense, do not book it. Because that's how the market goes down. It naturally goes down due to weather, due to seasons, due to political things, but also due to unprofessional dispatchers and unprofessional owners who got to trucking industry because unfortunately it's so easy to get in. You don't need to have education, you don't need to have certification, you don't need to have much. You just go and you think you're a big boss, but what do we see? Most of them, they're out of business within few years, few months. And all they rely on the extra MC they're gonna rebuy from someone. Please don't be one of those. That's why I am gonna make sure you guys know what you're doing. So let's see. You guys can go simply on Amazon Relay, right? And you can answer those questions yourself. Well, they have frequently asked questions. So let's go to this and I am gonna help you to understand what is the requirements. So what is the requirements to carry loads for Amazon? And it's easier for me because I'm also insurance agent. So when people come to me, I always ask them, what kind of loads are you going to be working with, right? And when they say Amazon, we need to make sure we pay attention to the policies, right? Because you need to have extra few policies. If you were haul and driving goods before, well, you did not have some of them. They were optional. So let's be clear. To get a MC, you still just need 2 insurance on file with Federal Motor Carrier Administration. Actually, you need 750,000 liability. So 750,000 to get your MC activated. But no one's gonna be even talking to you if you do not have 1 million. So let's look at the Amazon. Well, Amazon tells us that yes, they also are okay with liability for $1 million. And we're talking about after liability. That's what all of us have to do. Doesn't matter if you're a dry van or if you're a reefer, right? Then they also say that they need cargo coverage for at least 100,000. While Federal Motor Carrier says that we need 75,000 to get active, to be compliant with the rules. Amazon wants 100, and most of the brokers, they also want 100,000. Let's continue. They would like you to have workers' compensation in the states that require. For us, for example, I'm in Illinois. It's not required. So you can go away and not purchase worker compensation. It's up to you. And most of us, let's be honest, we're in the beginning. How many policies can we afford? Not that many. Well, it depends which state you're in. So with employer liability, right? You need to have it where it's required. But what is the difference? They really need to have general liability 1 million with 2 million in the aggregate coverage. This is the difference. Plus, what else? If you're gonna be power only, what else do you need to have? You will need to have trailer interchange. And minimum requirement is 40,000, but they do prefer to have 50 or 65, right? So they do have minimum requirement for trailer interchange. And some people asking me, why should I have it? Well, it's not your trailer. Yes, I understand you're gonna pick up and drop somewhere else, but you should be responsible. So the cost of their trailer is, since most of them are dry vans, they don't really deal much with the reefer loads, are around 40,000, 50,000, 65. My recommendation for you, make sure you have at least 50,000. Make sure you have, if you can afford 65, have 65. So you are covered. The difference is not that high. And anyone who needs insurance in Indiana, Wisconsin, and Illinois, I would gladly help you. I can find you the best coverage, and I also can help you to realize what you need to do before you even go and open that MC. Let's continue. Also, you need to make sure you have an active, of course, DOT number. You need to make sure that your MC is in a good standing. And look at this. Your safety rating is satisfactory, none, or not rated. So can you haul for Amazon if your safety is not that great? If you have a conditional rating? Not really. If you are unsatisfactory, you have no chance. But you have to be careful, guys. You start with a non-rating. That you fit that formula, and finally you go into the group and they finally calculating your inspection and the amount of the trucks, and let's say you are in a satisfactory, good, but then few inspections, maybe some accident happens and you go into conditional. Well, even if you were working with Amazon, believe me, that relationship is gonna end up pretty fast. So safety rating is really important for any carrier. It doesn't matter if it's you're working with Amazon, if you're working with a UPS, if you're working with a FedEx, if you just booking loads from the load board, the safety rating is a number one. That's why we start providing safety training, because lots of you guys, as a small carriers, you are missing that part. And you remember that when you receive that letter, well, you have an audit. Well, you need to prove us that you are safe carrier. And believe me, it's really hard to fix it. Nobody can prevent you from the bad inspection. Things happen, right? Maintenance maybe is not done, but you can at least try to do your best. You can train your drivers. You can make sure that paperwork's done on time. It's a lot of things which we are covering in our safety classes. And they are running every 2 months. They're very intense. So make sure you sign up and you educate yourself. Even if you just work with Amazon, right? Click to click, you still have to make sure that your safety is at a good standard. How the Amazon is gonna monitor carrier compliance? Well, they uses tools including the internal compliance teams and third-party compliance monitoring services. What does it mean? That means that your on-time pickup, on-time delivery, that all those extra damages or whatever you guys have going on, they have internal safety compliance and you're gonna be scored on their ratings. When can I start moving loads? Well, once they receive application, usually it's gonna take 2 to 4 business days. Sometimes it's longer. It depends on your insurance provider because they need to make sure they verify that you do have all that coverage. And after you approve, you're gonna be able to access Amazon Relay portal and you're gonna start booking your first loads. What is the capabilities will be enabled through Amazon Relay? Well, their technology is pretty good, right? You can book, you can actually do assigned drivers, you can track performance, you can download payments, you can raise issues. For example, if the load was canceled, if you have disputes, they're pretty good about that. And believe me, it's not that hard to figure it out, right? The next question what we have, what kind of equipment does Amazon work with? Well, Amazon works with day cab, box truck, and sleeper cab as a tractor. But what kind of trailers? Well, they have 28-foot trailer, 53 drive-in, and reefer. So it depends what you guys choose to do. You can be just power only and you can haul drive-in or reefer or 28-foot trailer. It's up to you. Or maybe you're just a box truck, right? Or maybe you're a day cab. So it depends what are you planning to do. Which region you planning to work. You can find your fit. Let's continue. Who can I contract if I encounter problem or an issue while executing loads for Amazon? Well, I guess they're providing 24/7 operational support, right? And they have ROC. So what ROC means, guys? It means Relay Operational Center. ROC. So when you see this, you making sure that they have toll-free number and on the app you can contact them and hopefully you can deal with any issue. Also, let's continue and see when will I get paid for completed loads. Well, payments usually runs weekly, Sunday to Saturday, and everything completed before Saturday, before midnight. Look, they even specify 23:59. So 11 p.m. and 59 minutes. So 1 minute before midnight, you're gonna get paid the following week on Friday. So their payments are a week behind. Well, let me see. Lots of times, as many of you know that I am RTS agent and you guys have factoring with me, right? So some of you do have Amazon loads, but also sometimes you have few trucks who are doing regular drive-in or reefer, so you have a combination. And how does it work? Well, I can reassure you, if you guys are gonna come and sign up with me as an agent in RTS, we can work on this and we can exclude your Amazon loads. So you can still bill Amazon directly because why do you need third party in the middle, right? They seems like they pay pretty well on time. But then maybe you're gonna have drivers who don't want to deal with Amazon. They come with their trailers, they come with their reefers. Well, you need to factor them, right? Because hopefully after my classes you realize that you need to be a smart owner. You need to be a smart owner. And to be a smart owner, you have to understand money that come fast and making money. Sometimes you think, oh my God, I'm gonna save 2%, I'm just gonna wait, I'm gonna invoice. But guys, especially now with the COVID situation, we used to have shippers and receivers who were paying 30 days. Now they're in delay 45 days. People who used to pay 45 days, now they're paying 60 days. People who used to pay 60 days and 90, let's be honest, economy have been affected. Every company have been affected by COVID. So can you afford not to receive money on time? Well, you have fuel, you have insurance, you have drivers. It is not a smart way. So you just need to make sure you get what? You get better rates. You have an agent who is gonna have you back. And that's why all of my students, you always come back to me because you can trust me. I am also carrier. I am doing this every day. I still dispatch my trucks. I am also insurance agent. So when I tell you that's what you should do, this comes from my personal experience. Plus, believe me, I am the person who is not gonna wish you the worst. I am gonna make sure that I try this product. I will make sure that it is a product which fits you. So please make sure you contact me for your factory needs, and we're gonna find you the best option. But let's continue with Amazon, right? Let's see. So the next question, how do I submit an invoice for a load? Well, they do have a pretty good Amazon Relay portal, guys. That's only portal you're gonna be using for your booking, for tracing, for tracking your drivers, for your pay, for the disputes. So you don't have to worry about to having any other software. You can run reports and everything else. And of course, like in any business, sometimes you do have issues, right? So how can you submit those disputes? Well, you still have to go directly through Amazon Relay. And they promise that they will take care of it within 30 days. Well, what is the service level expectation? Well, Amazon tells us that we have to be compliant with the safety, DOT, and insurance requirements. And we just covered with you all insurance requirements. Remember, general, million, after liability, million, cargo, 100, trailer inter-exchange from 40 to 50,000, and also if you need worker compensation in your state, it has to be on your company coverage. Look at this, they gonna time you on-time delivery and pick up. That's how they gonna score you. And also consistent tender acceptance. So that if you sign up for something, you have to you cannot really book and cancel because what? You're not gonna be in that higher rank and you're not gonna see that good paying loads. That's why some people who started earlier and who really watching what they're doing, who are not really booking nonsense, and by nonsense I mean, if you know your driver cannot really be at that facility on certain time, do not book that load, because what's gonna happen? It's gonna affect your score. And when you're not at 100%, when you're gonna go down, even to 95, to 90, believe me, you're not gonna see the same board. You're not gonna see the same board as the other people who also doing Amazon. That's why some people are making more money in Amazon than others, because on their performance. Okay, and let's see, how can you track your performance? Well, they provide you transparent performance scorecard for every load. So you're gonna see what's going on and you can review your performance for all of your loads in order to constantly improve and hopefully grow your business with an Amazon. How does Amazon prioritize safety? Safety is the number one priority for Amazon. So you want to make sure that the drivers, Amazon employees, and also public is protected. So that's why they have extra things which goes behind just the portal. You need to make sure that you are safe carrier and they expect you to report any unsafe acts or conditions even done by other carriers. They are asking you to help Amazon management to make sure that everything is safe, that facilities work great. So this part which you can do together with Amazon and you guys can go and improve. How is Amazon trailer equipment different from others? Well, besides that they have their safety features required by law, Amazon-owned trailers come with automated inflation alert technology, ABS2, and kingpin hook safety securing plate and rear corner safety grab handles to assist safe access to the trailer. Well, for all of you guys who are professionals and who have experience, you understand that these extra features help you to stay safe on the road. Probably they did their research, their data, and they already know that it does help that if you have automated inflation alert, right, technology, because it helps you when on-time pickup, on-time delivery, because the less issues you have with the trailers, the faster process gonna go. So believe me, they do not want to slow down. They have their deadlines. They schedule like a clock. And if you guys interested, I believe on YouTube, you can search a great video how the logistics for Amazon work, even their schedule. Why do they pick up some loads at night? Why do they fly directly afternoon? Because they do share a lot of hubs with FedEx and UPS. Of course, they are building their own facility, but it's actually fascinating, the logistics process. Even their robots, the boxes by the size, though they trying to eliminate humans, and that's why their technology process is unique, and that's why they can deliver that faster to you, right? Didn't you ever ask question how does it happen that I ordered today and it's already on my porch few hours later? Well, this is fascinating and they did a great job. But today we were just talking about how to sign up for that board and how to become Amazon partner. So insurance requirements, safety score requirements, active MC, DOT, this is the first step. Well, if you guys like this video, you probably would like to watch the second part, which is gonna come up soon. And if you would like to get a free copy on how to work with the Amazon Relay board, where I'm going to be showing you insights of the board, how you book, what are you doing, how do you choose, how do you connect, then please click like my video and also email me the request. I would like to get a free training on how to use Amazon Relay board. Thank you so much. I'm always yours, Alexandra. And remember, we're not just talking about Amazon, we teach how to dispatch. Doesn't matter what kind of trailer, doesn't matter which area you work in. I want to make sure that you know logistics as a science, because in the end of the day, you need to know your basics. You need to get that A to B, you need to know your rate per mile, you need to know your bottom dollar, you need to make sure you're profitable. And that's what we are teaching in my class. I promise you, if you would like to become dispatcher, I'll help you to be one. I will make sure that you're gonna become a pro. So sign up for my classes. As always, I'm yours, your sassy dispatch girl, and I'll see you soon. We have classes monthly. We have our safety classes every 2 months, our IFTA classes, also webinar, how to open your own company. And doesn't matter where you're located, I am teaching you worldwide because we have a great technology nowadays. We have Zoom, we can call each other, we can see each other, we can connect, so that there is no excuse to be a desperate dispatcher. So please become a pro, educate yourself, get an extra step, and please let's make trucking great again. And by great I mean don't take cheap loads. Make sure you educate your driver. Make sure you work as a team and you understand when market changes, your negotiation skills, and just simply knowing the paper flow and how you could prevent cargo liability, physical liability, and how to say no to nonsense. That's what makes you a pro. But also knowing the subject, also understanding why are you asking for more money. So this is just a little part. Amazon, yes, it's easy. That's why everybody wants to deal with Amazon, because you don't have to talk to nobody. You have no chance. For me personally, guys, I would never work with Amazon because I love dispatching. I want to feel that I am negotiating. I want to have an excitement when I connect load from A to B to C to D, and when I see my rates, when I see my rate per mile, and when my owner operator tells, Alex, you are the best. Maybe not as often. I know that some people don't really want to give you extra compliment, but I know I am one of the best ones. I know what I'm doing. And maybe sometimes some egos have to be put aside, because in the end of the day, it's business and I'm here to help you. Love you guys. See you soon.